Hello lovelies and welcome back to another episode of Losing Sight of the Shore. In 13 days time I will be leaving London, so I wanted to bring you 13 reasons why I love to call London home. The first 4 entries on the list all come under the same broad umbrella heading, and that is that London is alive in every sense of the word and overflowing with opportunity. So with that in mind, number 13 is the West End. World-class shows can be found in every theatre around the city, from old favourites like Wicked and The Lion King, to new ones such as Aladdin and Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. No matter how many times you attend the theatre, there's always another show to add to your must-see list. Along the same reasoning is number 12, which is that no matter what you want to do in London, more often than not you can find somewhere to do it. Following on from there, number 11 is that if you look closely enough, London will share its secrets with you. There are hidden gems all over the city, and occasionally you'll stumble across one of them. Whether that secret comes in the form of a twisty-turny alleyway, or a little bookshop tucked away from the crowds, or even secret passageways under Greenwich. There's always something new to discover. Similarly, number 10 is the cultural melting pot that makes up the very best of London. The 8.7 million people that call London home come from every metaphorical corner of the globe, and with them they have brought their culture and their cuisine, which means that no matter where you turn, you can find some of the most diverse, delicious, and delightful food. One of my favourite places to eat is Brixton Village, where you can find a variety of pop-up restaurants, serving everything from Mexican to Ethiopian, not to mention Asian, South American, and Caribbean flavours, to name just a few. I'm constantly struggling to decide where to eat next, and it's one of the best problems to have. Number 9 is the abundance of open space. 47% of London is green space, and the beautiful parks dotted across the city provide the perfect place for a picnic or a game of football or even a bike ride. As well as a variety of parks in which to spend an afternoon, there's also an incredible amount of museums on every subject, and that's why they claim number 8 on my list. There's the variety of artefacts at the British and Natural History Museums, or the Museum of London, or the specific collections found at the London Transport Museum, or the Churchill War Rooms. There's even the oddities of the Horniman and the Grant Museum of Zoology. Whatever your interests are, there's probably a museum for it in London, and chances are it's free. Moving on to number 7, we have the incredible London Underground, which makes it possible to make the most out of the first half of this list. The Tube is an incredible asset, and no matter how much we like to complain about it, I'm sure there isn't a single Londoner that could do without it. This public transport marvel can take you wherever you want around the city, and I love it. In my opinion, it's definitely worth the often hot, stuffy, and claustrophobic conditions, and if you can manage to put up with the often irritating tourists and sometimes delayed services, you'll be able to remind yourself that you love the Tube, and you'd be screwed without it. Number 6 on my list is that London is the gateway to Europe, which is a big reason of why I chose to move here. With cheap airfares only a mouse click away, it's only too easy to spend a weekend in a foreign country. I've made countless trips abroad and enjoyed each and every one of them. And now we come to the more personal reasons why London is the perfect city to call home. At number 5, I'm putting my neighbourhood. I grew up in the country, so I'm used to having space and knowing my neighbours, but I've always craved the hustle and bustle of a big city. In Herne Hill, I've enjoyed the best of both worlds. What started out as a small village, Herne Hill was swallowed up by the rapid expansion of London, and is now a unique little neighbourhood. Less than 10 minutes from the city centre by train, it's metropolitan and well located to make the most of what the city has to offer, and a night out in town is an easy affair, but it's still held on to a small town charm that allows you to buy your meat from the family-owned butchers, and has plenty of space for the kids to enjoy the rare moments of English sunshine. If you've been watching this channel for a few months now, number 4 will come as no surprise to you, as it is of course my beloved AFC Wimbledon. One of the greatest benefits of living in London has been the opportunity to attend matches, meet many of the players, and to have been able to go to Wembley earlier in the year to cheer them to victory in the playoffs. All of which can be relived by clicking through to this playlist of previous episodes. At number 3 on my list is my job. I moved to London to be an au pair, and while it's had its ups and downs over the past 2 years, overall I wouldn't have changed it for the world. I love my job and my kids more than anything, and my host parents have truly welcomed me into the family, and I love them all so much. My incredible group of friends earned themselves a place at number 2 on my list. My parents and teachers always warned me about the dangers of meeting strangers off the internet, but if I'd listened to them, I wouldn't have this incredible bunch of idiots that I love like family. And finally, we come to the number 1 reason why I will always call London home. Me. I'm not the same person I was when I landed in Heathrow Airport 2 years ago. And in every way that I already feel like I've changed, I'm sure there will be a dozen more that I'll notice when I move back to Australia. But I'm confident that these changes are permanent, and while the new me probably won't fit easily back into my old life, I don't regret it. I'm going to need to rebuild my life when I fly back, and I'm actually really looking forward to it because I finally know what I want in life, and I've discovered what I deserve. And I know I won't settle for the life that I had. Instead, I'm going to build the one that I want. So there you have it, guys, 13 reasons why London is my home. Throughout this video, you will have noticed annotations to previous videos that I have posted over the course of the Losing Side of the Shore series. Links to all of these can be found in the description down below. So after 60 episodes of Losing Side of the Shore, I have 1 or 2 more episodes for you, and then I will be posting 1 more video when I reach Australia, concluding the series and allowing me to move on to the next stage of this channel. So as always, please like, comment and share this video, subscribe to my channel, and for a greater abundance of Sophie, you can find me on my social medias. So until next time, bye!